I guess on the bright side, Sarah, you probably won't be putting up with Craig for very long.
Maybe try calling him.
Yeah, since he's trained.
Wait, doesn't he have cats?
Yeah, maybe they're ripping Craig to shreds right now.
You would like that, wouldn't you? You sicko, that's my son!
Whoa, hold on. You guys just made up.
I can live with Craig, but I will never like him.
I thought we said the name would be changed to Greg.
Well, Chris lost the dragon before that could be agreed on.
Sup, guys?
Hey.
Hi.
Hello?
I have no clue who that is.
That's why I should have a password.
It's me. I'm not an intruder. Happy birthday, Garrett.
Oh, what's up, man? How are you? Thanks for coming.
What takes you out and about tonight, Steven?
Steven's got a booty call. Got my coitus Crocs on for this one.
Ah.
That's good.
Yeah, I was just walking on over, and I realized that Garrett's probably alone in his room right now, so I thought I'd pop on in just to say hi.
Well, thanks.
Did she get tested?
Who?
Miss Booty Call. Is she negative?
Oh, well, I mean, probably.
But you weren't sure?
I guess not. I mean, in her Tinder bio, it didn't say she was COVID negative, but it didn't say she was positive either. So, I mean, 50-50 on that one. I mean, I guess I'll take those chances any day.
Hey, as long as you stick to hand stuff, you'll be fine.
Oh my god, Garrett, I think I'm gonna die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die, and I'm excited for it.
Everyone, that's my cousin Alex.
Hi.
Hi. I don't know what, I don't know who, but someone thing is out to get me.
Yeah, it's called COVID. It's out to get everyone.
Wait, do you have COVID, Alex?
No, it's even worse.
The only thing worse than COVID is cancer.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, AIDS is worse than COVID, so...
Well,
I am a demon.
Alright, you're talking in very broad terms right now. We all have demons. Imagine Dragons made that quite clear in middle school.
I mean, an entity.
You didn't read, an incantation or anything, did you?
Well, I... kinda did.
Because that's number 3 on what you shouldn't do in a horror movie, right after no premarital sex and never split up.
Well, I didn't know the note was gonna summon a demon.
Wait, so you did read an incantation?
I read a note, and it just so happened to be an incantation.
How do you just find a possessed note?
Well, me and my friend Jordan, we were in this old antique store.
Red flag.
And there was this creepy old doll.
Red flag.
And it was holding this little note, and, curiosity killed the cat.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure curiosity summoned a demon, and that demon is going to kill you, so...
Well, all that stuff's just in movies, so I didn't think anything of it.
Well, a lot of those movies are based in reality, so,
Yeah, well, I mean, they just say that so they seem scarier.
True.
What did the note say?
Let me try and find it.
Wait. Will we be possessed if we hear it?
No, usually only the person that reads it is affected.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Read this far, and you'll get to heaven. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Read this far, and you'll go to hell.
Getting some Nightmare on Elm Street counting rhyme vibes.
Yeah, but the near rhyme kind of lessens the scare factor.
So this was with the creepy doll?
Yeah, I was holding it. And then I plucked it out of its hands and read it out loud to Jordan, and then we left the store.
So you took the note?
No, I didn't, but we'll get to that. We left the store, and then I was driving home, and then all of a sudden the car was, steering weird. So I pulled over and I had a flat tire.
And so it begins.
But I had no problem changing the tire, but now I have to pay for a new one.
Okay, flat tire story. I once got a flat tire, right? And it took me so I pulled over and it took me 40 minutes just to get it off and back on and everything. And it turned out that I put the flat tire back on the car. So then I took it off and everything. And then I tried to fumble around with it. At one point, I put it on backwards, which is weird. But anywho, an hour later, I finally got it back on my car. And yeah, completely missed my mom's funeral that day.
Wait, the what?
Wait, okay, hold on. Flats happen all the time. I mean, it was probably just a coincidence.
That's what I thought too, until I got back home and this was on my bed.
Oh shit, you're possessed.
You're definitely possessed.
I figured Jordan pranked me or something, so I didn't think anything of it. And then later that night, I decided to make myself some food, and so I put one of those Easy Macs in the microwave. I come back after a few minutes, and my macaroni's on fire.
How long did you put it in there for?
4.5 minutes, like the container says. I mean, I've been eating that Easy Mac and Cheese religiously for the last years of college, and I've never seen it just burst into flames like that.
Did you leave the fork in the microwave?
I'm not an idiot. I know how to use a microwave.
Well, it's not a conscious thing that you do. You know, you put it in the microwave, and then you take it out, you stir it with the fork, and then you put it back in. You accidentally leave the fork in there, and then 20 minutes later, you're outside your apartment, and the fire department's there asking you questions.
No, there was no metal in the microwave, just my dinner, and Satan ruined it.
Ruining a perfectly good Easy Mac is pretty low, even for Satan.
Then, the next day, in the middle of my calc lecture, there's this bang at my window, and there's a crack and blood on the glass. A bird flew into my window.
Like in Hereditary.
Dark Skies, anyone?
Final Destination 2, The Birds. And they got birds slamming into windows all over the place. It's always a bad omen.
Omen 2.
No, wasn't that the one where, the raven fought the lady's eyes out?
That's right. Look how much birds are used in horror.
Yeah, but it's never like a robin. It's always like a raven or a crow.
Was the suicidal bird a raven or a crow?
It was a robin.
Nice. Against cliche right there.
The bird just committed suicide?
Attempted. I went outside and it was laying there in the grass, twitching, and I just felt so bad.
But you took the rock and you bashed it to death to put it out of its misery.
Just like an orphan, oh my god.
There wasn't anything nearby, and so I tried stomping on it, and its beak pierced my shoe, and now I have a beak hole in my foot.
No. Did you guys ever have to read that book Ringer in high school that was all about kids breaking pigeons' necks?
What?
Excuse me?
They have a pigeon shooting thing every year, and the boy befriends a pigeon, and it's really just a horror story disguised as a coming of age story about a boy and a pigeon.
What kind of school did you go to?
I don't know what type of school Alex went to, but I'm in a horror class right now, and that sounds more terrifying than anything that we were assigned to read.
Okay, so you demolished the bird. What did you do after the bird is dead?
Well, I found the note and I threw it away.
I can almost guarantee that didn't work.
The next day, I wake up and there it is on my nightstand. I've tried burning it and it won't burn.
What were you burning it with?
Fire! What else am I going to burn it with?
See, Sarah, we're dealing with horror movie level stuff, so no amount of fire will be able to cleanse the world of that note.
Yeah, that's like some Lord of the Rings stuff right there. You need to go to Mount Doom.
Well, I tried ripping it up, but it just came back together.
What?
Yeah, look.
What the
Oh my
hell?
gosh.
That's a demon.
I don't understand.
That's a
I don't get
demon.
it.
So I dug a little hole and I buried it. All that it did was kill the grass. The neighbors are pissed that their oak tree died.
What?
Well, I buried it in the yard right by their oak tree, and it killed the grass and the tree.
Why would you?
I figured that if it did kill the tree, I'd be able to sleep soundly without the loud-ass bird family that lived in it.
But when a tree dies, it doesn't normally just topple over.
Well, then I guess it was me stomping the mama bird to death that did it.
Can we stop using the words stomp and smash to describe putting the bird out of its misery, please?
Would you prefer the word mutilate?
Absolutely not, Chris.
Chris, keep looking for your lizard.
At this point, he's very cold, so he won't even be moving around.
He's also probably very dead.
Just like the Robin Alex mutilated.
Either way, he should be staying in one spot and should be much easier to find now.
Who's that?
Chris.
My dumbass boyfriend.
I see.
Please continue, Alex.
So I gave up on the note. I knew there was no point in getting rid of it because it's like a part of me now. So I called the priest.
You were gonna try to exorcise the note?
Well, when I called the guy and told him about what all was going on, he just said it was all coincidence.
Understandable.
He's like, people get flat tires all the time, and birds are dumb.
No, birds are government drones.
True.
He didn't believe me about the note, and then when I told him about the mac and cheese, he said I was wasting his time, and that he didn't take on a life of celibacy to deal with people like me.
What you need are some Ed and Lorraine Warren type people.
Who?
They're the paranormal experts from The Conjuring.
Yeah, but they're real.
They deal with haunted objects.
Aren't they dead, though?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I figured, since the church couldn't help me, the internet could, so I started with WikiHow.
How to exorcise a demon is on WikiHow?
Everything's on WikiHow.
Yeah, they do, but it's not helpful. You need holy water, but it never explains how to make or obtain holy water.
Isn't it just blessed water?
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, does it have to be, like, distilled holy water, or can you just, like, get some any old tap water?
I feel like for baptisms it can be tap water, but for exorcism it has to be distilled. I think that compels Christ the most.
Hard water lessens the holiness.
Okay, well, when the How to Exorcise a Demon WikiHow was jumping too far ahead, I decided to switch to Masterclass.
There are master classes on exorcisms?
No, so that was a dead end. But I also realized that there was no way I'd be able to perform an exorcism. You have to speak Latin, and I barely passed Spanish. Plus, I haven't been to church in a while, so I feel like I had that going against me too. And I mean, at the end of the day, how would I know if I successfully got rid of the demon that possessed the paper?
Well, I guess you could burn it again, and then if it burns, you know you were successful.
Yeah, it's not like the paper's gonna throw up pea soup on you or anything.
That's a good point.
It could maybe throw you out a window, though.
What's that a reference to?
If I told you, I'd spoil the ending.
Fine.
So I realized the only way to put a stop to this was to go back to that antique store.
Ah, full circle, just like in the movies.
So I get in my car to drive there, and I leave my house when the spare tire just comes off.
What do you mean comes off?
It just rolled off the car.
Did you just not tighten the bolts on the tire?
No, I did. I got home without the wheel wheeling off the first time.
But you were just driving down the road, and the tire just said, I'm out.
Yeah, there's this big hill in my neighborhood, and the tire picked up speed and just barely passed Mrs. Well, I guess she's a miss now. Miss Rosebud.
Who's Miss Rosebud?
She's my 95-year-old neighbor. Her husband died a few months back, so she doesn't really have anything to live for.
Well, that's harsh. Poor Miss Rosebud.
That's her words, not mine.
Jeez.
But she loves her daily walks, except now she doesn't go outside because she's terrified of stray tires rolling down the road.
Wow. I'd never think I'd have to reference the movie Rubber.
Rubber?
Well, it's a movie about,
It's a...
What's that one word that's like personification but less poemy?
What?
Like when an object that has human characteristics, what is it?
Anthropomorphic?
Yes, that's the one. Anthropomorphic.
Damn it, you're messing me up.
Anthropomorphic.
Okay, this is way too much to explain a reference I really don't actually care about. So,
whatever. It's just a personified tire that kills people.
Perfect example of when a reference is an absolute failure.
See, I've seen enough Watch Mojo to get the reference, but not enough movies to know the reference.
you definitely have too much time on your hands.
I see. For me, my horror knowledge comes from all the Halloween movies I've watched. So, like, I'm 21 now, so that means I've had 20 Octobers to watch scary movies on.
I can respect that.
No better time to watch a scary movie than spooky season.
Exactly.
Okay, we have spent too long on this. Okay, it's not enjoyable for anyone. Okay, so your unanthropomorphized spare tire almost took down Miss Rosebum,
Yes.
and then what happened?
Well, I knew I had to put an end to this, so I took my brother's bike and I rode it 4 miles to the antique shop.
4 miles?
3 3/4, something like that. It was a long distance to go on a bike that's meant for a child.
Did the devil ever pop your chain?
Never say that again, Garrett.
No, I didn't have any bike problems. But when I got to the store, it was closed.
Satan strikes yet again.
You didn't make sure the store was open before you biked miles to get there?
I did, but Google just says that hours may differ due to COVID, but it doesn't tell you what the different hours are.
Yes, okay, oh my god. I've been waiting to try to get into this Chinese buffet restaurant for weeks now, but I can never figure out when their hours are.
Why would you want to go to a buffet anyway?
So I can chow down on some Chinese food, duh.
Okay, but you definitely get sick.
I mean, yeah, I anticipate the food poisoning, but
No, I mean... Okay, never mind.
So then, I rode the bike all the way back home. The next day, I called the antique store.
And it's shut down.
No, it wasn't. But I asked about the doll, and it had been bought.
Okay, well that's good. Now the demon moves on to someone else.
But then the note's like a Tsukumagami.
Are you serious?
What is that?
You can say whatever that was with no problem, but anthropomorphic was too much.
Well, yeah, you use the Tsukumagami in some instances. It's essentially an object that belongs to various owners for a very long time, so it takes up a soul of some sort. The note has a soul, and that doesn't really mean the doll has a soul. So that means that she still has the note, and you're still affected by it.
Well, apparently, because yesterday morning the tree that the note killed fell over
Damn.
and onto my cat.
The tree crushed your cat?
Mutilated her cat.
Oh.
There's a big crashing sound, and so I go outside, and there's Ruffles splattered across the road.
Oh my
Your
gosh.
cat?
We were able to cut some branches, but we had to scrape Ruffles off the street with a shovel.
I do not like that.
That's horrific.
Okay, side note, sorry about your cat, obviously, but do you think you'd be able to get your demon to kill a lizard by any chance?
Look, I don't think she gets to choose the demon's victims.
So first, the devil takes my mac and cheese, and then he takes my cat.
I don't think those are really comparable.
And then I wake up this morning, and to get ready, I take a shower, and I have this horrific rash.
No,
That's
that is not.
That's not a rash.
That's a pentagram.
That's some haunting in connection.
No one cares what it is, Steven. My cousin's gonna die.
You're definitely gonna die, and I don't mean that in the way that everyone dies. I mean, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I really can't see it lasting more than 2 days.
I'm just counting down the minutes.
I am so sorry we're the last people you'll probably ever see.
Me too. No offense, Garrett. I should be with my friends, but I didn't want you to be alone on your.
Wow.
Where is she? What's happening?
What's wrong? Oh my god.
Should I go get her?
What the hell happened? What just...
Alex?
Happy birthday, Gary, you freaking loser.
What?
Not funny.
Mm-mm.
I made it all up. You guys are so gullible.
What do you mean? What do you mean you made it up? Why did you make it up?
That was incredible.
Remember that one year on my birthday when you showed me that scary maze game and you said that if I beat the game, I'd get a big surprise? And the surprise was me peeing my pants?
Oh. I mean, I guess so. But that was like years ago. Why?
It doesn't matter how long ago it was. It traumatized my little kid mind and, most importantly, ruined my 13th birthday.
Wait.
13th?
You were 13 when you first saw the Scare Maze game?
I mean, she was kind of sheltered. I mean, I thought it'd be funny.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd be pretty funny.
I thought she'd be able to handle the jump scare as a teenager.
It was my first day as a teenager.
I feel like I was 6 or 7 when I first saw it.
Yeah, I was probably like 7 or 8.
So you played chess and the scary maze game when you were 7. That's interesting.
Wait. Oh, so your cat's not dead?
No, Ruffles is dead. Miss Rosebud ran over her the other week driving around the neighborhood.
What about the note?
I wrote it myself.
But the ripping it?
Sleight of hand. I got into magic during quarantine. Want to see me make the coin disappear?
Yes.
No.
Wait, what was the part about the tree and the bird then?
I did kill the bird.
Ow.
By cutting down the tree.
Why did you cut down the tree?
To get rid of the bird! Plus, the tree was already dead, and my neighbors wanted to get rid of it.
So I assume the flat tire was just a coincidence.
Yep. And the pentagram's lipstick. All done with the hopes of ruining your birthday for a little bit.
Man, Garrett, I like your cousin.
Don't you have a booty call to pick up, Steven?
Okay, wait, so there is no demon?
Nope. It was just a story for the sake of making Garrett's depressingly lonely birthday a little bit worse.
Got it.
No, this kind of feels like a Scooby-Doo mystery.
Yeah, but without the investigation.
And I don't know about that. I was finding her inspiration throughout the whole thing.
I thoroughly appreciated it.
Thank you.
You know, all this talk about scary movies really makes me want to watch one.
Ooh, watch Rubber.
I'll see what's streaming. I think I'm going to go, though, if that's okay, Garrett.
Yeah, it's all good, Sam. I'm not keeping you here. Enjoy your movie.
Will do. See you guys. Happy birthday, Garrett.
Bye.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
Honestly, though, I'm with Sam. I'm going to see if we can watch some horror movies. My coitus crocs are heating up.
Who's we?
He has a Tinder date.
Tinder hookup, thank you very much.
Is she negative?
That's a great question.
You know, maybe they played up the whole don't have premarital sex cliche in horror movies to keep people from getting the Rona.
Look, I'm just going to stick to the hand stuff, just like Chris said, and then we'll go from there.
Why don't you tell her about the tsunami thing? I'm sure that'll turn her on.
Oh my,
Oh my,
what just,
What was that?
that's not
Steven?
part of it. What?
Steven,
Hello?
Oh my god.
is he, what?
Guys. I found him. He was under. What happened to you guys?